are back. Welcome, guys. We are back with a part 2 because we did have some issue. Internet did go out, guys. If you were watching live and you're wondering what the hell happened, that is what happened. So we're getting everything set up for part 2 of this episode because now that the internet's back on, we're not going to leave you hanging. So, I have killers. We're about to get busy. Yeah, this shit is getting kind of oofy dookie. Perfect. Whoops. Whoopsie! bubbles overflow. Okay, guys, we're about ready. I'm getting in. Last little bit. We're throwing it out on Twitter, and we're going to go ahead and hit her, flex, load, and you already know. Alright, guys. It's time. So what we do is we heat this every once in a while, and we let it cool off in the chamber right here. And what it's going to do, you see how it was loose before, now when I pull on it, it has a little bit of grip. It's already cooled off. Now that little bit of grip will make all the difference in the hit. You'll take a pinch, no more, no less. Scrape from the top, scrape from the bottom. Don't let go of what you have pinch-wise. Just keep scraping. Then let go. Twist your fingers. There you go. Now, take an even breath. Lay it on the top. Yeah, all that right there fell. Breathe out. Now, breathe in. And try to breathe out all your air at once. And use that air you're breathing out to suck into it. Well, let's do it. Alright, we're back in, guys. We left off traveling. However, in the distance, I seen a bear. That's it. The internet locked up. Would a bear be there? Where'd that bear go? There you go. Bitch. Went right around your ass. I need to get like a, would you fucking stop? Beautiful. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I'm cool. Alright, let's get back on the road. Interesting. So see up maybe coming up on a new town, and then looks like it's in a tier 3 zone. Great. A dog town. Well, not necessarily. This is it's the desert though. It's kicking my ass. I need to 106 degrees. Great. Okay. There's a tool place right here. Me too. Huh. That's odd. And they know I'm here, but they don't know where. Nothing in a work crate. Get the fuck out of here. Claude's treasure map. Yeah, they're out here for sure. Yeah, I thought they were. No, not back here either, huh? Is that right? I'm trying to go in integers of 7. Every 7 days a blood moon comes. I wish I could down. If you know a few more, write them down. But I don't know. I ain't good at math. But I keep forgetting. I love it. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Now, see, that's good stuff. That's rare stuff. Okay, then. Alright, we're going to trade this big old car battery for this rechargeable one. To be honest with you, and then auger blade and a fire axe. I'll take the axe for later. Yeah. Open this box. Hopefully it has something in it. Fuck you. This one won't have shit in it neither, huh? Oh, yes, sir. I love repair kits. Whoa! Look, it's a baby gas barrel. It's glitched out. That's cute. I want it now. Now that it's a baby. Man, I ain't never seen one like that. Yeah. I love you too. Hope you feel better. Huh? Okay, thank you. I know jumping in my face wasn't the smartest idea. Stupid bitch. I wonder if, Yep, it does work like that. And that, so I can steal the bullets out of it like that. That's the Tito.tv tip. Want to get all your bullets? Don't want the extra gun? Disassemble it. The clip ejects. You get the bullet back. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. This town's got a cafe in it. Alright, alright. I've got 2 large houses. Wait a minute. Somebody's been here. The zombie remains. Mirror brain gone insane, but the memory remains. Na 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 na. Some of that stuff was searched. That's, yeah, that man been. Give me that pistol, I'ma bust with it. You could be a big pussy, get fuck with it, man. But you ain't got touch with it, baby. Act like you know me when you see me when the baby but die. I ain't about no games, Wody. It's your life for you. I ain't about no games, Wody. It's your life for you, bitch. I apologize when I pass food for real. You don't see it for real. Because you know me, because I pistol whip you when you clip. Y'all ain't running like this. So that's the story. Me and Lisa CEO. Let's be some the bow. Oh, look, what do you know? Known. 72 weapons smithing. Science level 30. Nice, bro. Sledgehammer, let's go. Okay, that's not what I was trying to see there. Weaponsmithing is now 73. Hello.
Hey, we're doing my contact.
I heard.
And you
Okay.
take off like TripAdvisor and all that. I think I can delete any apps that are missing.
You
So it's
can.
my phone. It needed an SD card. Had to do that. Then he transferred everything. Some of the stuff I downloaded from the cloud. Because, which would be my text messages. He says he got all my videos and all my pictures because that was most important. Now, we had to go do some videos that stupid shit, like he's like, that's a black video. And it just nothing but darkness. I said, you're going to say dark. He just laughed. He said, that's a black video. All four of those. I said, don't say that. They're dark. But anyway, I have my phone.
Yeah,
I have a case.
They
put a film on it for me not to break the screen. But he said on this one, I have unlimited screen replacements.
Yeah, well, you still need to get a, I don't know what type of casing they got, but you need to make sure that it's rubber.
Well, I don't know.
I'll help you.
Bling bling.
I will help you.
Oh, no, I already bought one. It's
well,
like a
either
sparkly
regard,
bling
I mean,
one.
I understand that, but you drop things to be bling blinging. Like, you need to make sure that your phone doesn't break. But if you want to bling bling, that's fine. That's whatever. It's $1,000 phone, so you know if you want to.
I know, but I got it for like $200.
Yeah, that's because
mine in, and then he gave me my fucking phone back because it wasn't done. He's like, we just toss them anyway. He said it's an S8.
I was about to say there was no good, but anyways,
but I got traded in, you know.
You got well, y'all are on yearly plan. David is.
Yeah. So with my case and all that bullshit, it was like $249.
Right. But if you go out and buy the phone, I'm telling you, if you buy the phone outright, S23 is like I think $1,400. I think.
1,100 is what they were in the store. Yep, and it cost
so 1,100. There you go.
The two something today. My trade-in, and then $33 a month for 18 months, which equals to be like $400-something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $600 or $700 a year. So, I know, $33 a month for 18 months, plus the $249 I paid today on my phone, but they gave me my phone back, and it's $1,100 phone. So how much did I get off? $249 and 33 is what? $33 a month is $330 over 10 months. So it would be $400. And then it would be half of that would be 600. So 600 plus
About half.
49. Okay.
About
So
half, give or take, you know, and that's about, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, they can afford to do that because it really isn't half on their end, but yeah. But, I mean, overall, it's way better than what I got to, you know, I got to pay out of my pocket, so it's, you know.
Well, you don't have to.
I don't have to, but the last 2 times, David had took one, and then y'all had took one, so I could not get one, so I had to buy it out of my pocket.
You can get one. You
Oh,
just got to
okay.
trade your old one in.
Right. But the last 2 times we checked, I couldn't get one, Mom. I'm telling you, because I had to go buy one. David specifically told me, I understand, this was a year and a half ago, but that's when David had bought his first phone, and then he broke that one 6 months later, and he had gotten another one, I guess. I didn't even know this. And evidently he had the Sony, and then he went and got another one. I didn't know about all that, so I was like, okay, whatever.
A big, nice phone.
And then
mine's nicer than him. So
you got the newest.
Every time I get one. What?
Yeah, you got the newest. I mean, there's probably one. I think there's 2, 3 models that are above you, and it's like a model that's the same.
They offered me a flip phone for less money, and David said no. The fold-up phones.
Yeah, but you just learned how to do the other type. Why would you go back?
And he said, they're awesome. I said, so tell me what the drawback is. He said, well, apparently after 200 and something shuts, you lose the bottom part here, like the outside that says who's calling. I mean, they're really high-tech, and they look sleek. And he said, if you can drop them over and over again, but they're small and easy to lose because they're half the size of a damn cell phone because they fold in fucking half. But you remember, I said, well, I had a 3-in-1 laptop, and that's the first thing that went out was the 3-in-1 screen.
Yeah, and I preach against them all the time. Nobody listens. Somebody got
I didn't get it.
Oh, I know.
I didn't.
That's what Bree's aunt went and got a flip. It still works, but guess what? It's got lines in it.
And he said then eventually lines have been coming up. He said, you got to realize they've been working on this technology
for a minute.
And I said, so I'll have problems. And he said, well,
but they take care of it.
Drop it.
You're in better shape.
You open it over 200. It's at the 200 time is what they're finding out. That's when. And he said you'll start to get
most of your problems starting happening. Mom, 200 times. Think about that. That's nothing. That's I open if you stick it in your phone in your pocket and you open it up just to look at it, right? That's
but
one time.
That's why it has it on the outside. That's what I asked him. He said, no, you only open it.
Well, I get it, to answer a phone.
He said, you can even text and hit speaker.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're going to open that phone up.
Because you're going to want to open it.
Yeah.
He said, and it's small. He said, I found it. He said, another drawback, women said they lose it in their purse. He said, now apparently my wife said they make slots, which all my coach purses have, and Breeze does, for a fucking phone.
Right.
There's a phone slot. That's just the way they come now.
I'm more into the 7 to 10 inch range of phones because, I like something big.
These were easily lost in the purse because they won't fit in a phone sleeve because they fall down in there. They're too
bulkier phones tend to be tougher too.
Yeah.
So I'm just but you also
between a Motorola. And he said the only thing that's going to be different are your apps are going to be a little bit different if you're used to using, Samsung apps. And I was like, oh, shit. And
you just need to stick where you're at. Yeah. You just need to stick where you're at. I mean, now you can actually...
You're used to an Android, he said, the Motorola, he said, would be my choice. He said, for what you want to do. He said, but...
I'm surprised you didn't get it with your, oh my god, hello Moto. That's that same company.
I thought about that, and it was going to be the same price, but he said that...
But you'd have to learn everything. Yeah, you'd be pissed. Because I would sit there and look at you and tell you I don't know nothing about them, and you'd be like, what do you mean? I don't know anything about them. I mean, I can help you as much as I can help you, but I don't know nothing about them. Man, it's a phone, Mom.
They got that new thing now, and it's only been within the last 3 months or 4 months that they match. They're because of the other companies are doing it.
Right.
T-Mobile for the first time.
I don't know, man. T-Mobile's been getting ahead of the curve lately. I really have to say that they've been keeping up with all the other companies.
Well, now they're offering that if you trade in your old phone and you're an existing customer, you get the same deal as new customers. Whatever is advertised, you are eligible for that as long as you trade in a phone. You have to trade in a phone. It has to be, a working phone.
So I could upgrade my shit to the newer one without having to pay another $900.
Nothing, not another dime.
No, I mean, I'm saying, like, if I go up, because I'm going to upgrade my phone within the next, probably, 3 to 6 months. So.
S23, now, that's going to cost.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Are just as good.
But, yeah, I mean, I got an S20 in my fucking hand, so it's like, well, damn, You gotta, exactly. You gotta think, when I go to upgrade, I'm gonna make sure that it's worth the upgrade, that it makes sense.
Well, he did tell me the Motorola would probably need to be upgraded in 2 to 3 years. He said, you want to move up. He said, because they just become antiquated and not able to handle the software and the malware and all. He said they're just not built for longevity anymore. He said, you keep phones a long time, I see. I said, yes, I do. And it was all cracked up in there. He was like, but he was able to get it on the screen like you were, but it was real dim.
Yeah, so that's why I told him, I'm glad you listen to me, because like I told you, it was going to get worse and worse.
In there today,
it would have never cut back on.
It would have never cut back on.
That's what I was warning you, man. I tried to be as nice as possible, but I didn't want to stress you out. But like, hey, you need to go. You need to go and get a new phone, because I know you were big. And then I was freaking out. I literally had my laptop out. I had the old computer out. I had everything running. I'm running back and forth. I'm logging in and out of computers. I'm like, motherfucker, there's nothing here. Nothing on any of them. And then I realized they made us change the password. But they made us. No, listen though. I remember they made us change the password. It was Tulin1, right?
Yes.
They made me change it here recently. I don't know, within the last 3 months. And it's written down, like you said, somewhere at the house. I don't know if it's in that pink book or what, because I went to tell you about it. And you're like, I don't want to know about it. Just write it the fuck down. And because you kept telling me you didn't have a Google account. And I'm like, yes, you do. But yeah, that's how, and that's the reason you have a Google account.
What you say? I do have it. I now have a Sam's.
Yeah, you always
account.
you always really had one, but you had to register and sign up. That's what I was telling you. But now you got them. Yeah, good. Well, you told me not to do it, so that's why I didn't do it.
He said no.
It's good. Yeah, it's tied to your phone. You know what I mean? It helps you with your photos.
The apps you're using, and he said it would take much less power and storage if you'll just go through the actual app.
Because they're integrated. They're integrated.
He said they were built for this.
Exactly.
It's already
less battery, less power, all the 9 yards. He's really not lying to you. So he sounds like he actually did his job right. A lot of guys these days just want to sell. But T-Mobile's been doing a lot better, like just with their customer service.
He was nice to me, Tyler, and he got nicer when I said, "Look."
Well, listen.
And he said, "Look."
They text me after you left, so I think that's pretty good customer service. Yeah, they said, "Listen, we took care of your mother. Wanted to let you know these are the things that you may need to know." And they said we wouldn't obviously text you this, but she talked about you, so we know that you're in St. Rob's County. I was fucking impressed. So I've got because they let me know that in case you couldn't figure some things out, you had the Model S23, and that this was the main thing name, and this is the password that was changed. And she's like, because I know you supposedly take care of everything. And I said, yeah.
And I told him that. I said, look, I got
appreciate that dude. Well, I'm gonna be wrong. That was a good fucking. That was a nice man. He was good.
Off the phone, and after he put the thing on, and I was struggling, and I said, sir, let me tell you, I said, I have the worst luck in the world. I said, you see the shape my phone's in because I drop it. David did tell me, she's the clumsiest person in the world. He said, please, while I'm gone, y'all pick out a phone that's going to suit her dropping it, because she will drop it.
Yeah, they're going to,
And I said, okay.
Yeah.
But then I said, look, I can't see it, and he couldn't stop it. He said, I'm sorry. He said, I thought maybe you want to do what a lot of people that get some satisfaction on their phone. I said, no, I can't see it. I'm wearing reading glasses. I stepped on my glass. I sat on them once, and then my daughter-in-law fixed them. And I said, they're just now a year old, and then I stepped on them, and I said, they're beyond repair.
Yeah.
And I was texting you, and I said, can you make the screen bigger? I can't see how to write. The writing's too tiny. And that's when I think he really felt sorry, and he saw the text. I was like, I don't even know if I would mind use punctuation or what. I couldn't see at first. And
Right.
he started helping me better after he said, can you put it, are you okay with me putting this on speaker so I can hear the phone call? I said, yeah. And so he has down, he said, so Tyler's your son? I said, yes. I said, okay.
That was cool.
He helps me with all of this.
Right.
And I said, otherwise I couldn't keep it straight. And he's asked me, he's like, you need this video? I said, yeah, that's of a robbery that's still in progress. And I think he started getting it. And I said, I'm not a techie. My son does all this. I said, I don't get rid of anything that you see like that. I said,
it's just all tied there, yeah. Yeah, that's...
He started helping me.
That's nice. That was really nice. You know what I mean?
I think he went the extra mile.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's obvious. But, you know, in this day and age, it's that much rarer. So I guess it's that much more surprising. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, oh my goodness.
You know they're not going to answer, right? And I said, why? He said, because it comes up as Washington.
You damn right. I seen that shit said Washington. I said, holy fuck.
He said, I wouldn't even answer that.
I said, dude, the fucking government's calling me. That's what I said, too. And then a text came through, and I was like, oh, fucking Christ. They know to text me. This isn't good. I did. I was like, this isn't fucking good. What, you gonna claim you didn't get my text?
And
like,
then
fuck. And then I seen it was you, and I was like, oh, fuck. She's getting a new phone.
I said, I put on there for him to call me. I said, because he may not trust it coming over text because he kind of watches over us to make sure nobody, you know.
Yeah, I knew immediately that you were getting a new phone. I was like, oh, shit. But I also knew that y'all could reset it, but I knew that he had to, and I didn't feel like explaining all this, but I knew that if he had a phone, well, I was about to say, I knew if he had a phone that could connect with your number, it's simple as pie, because it sends you a reset through your text, right? Your phone screen wasn't working, so I was like, fuck! I was like, damn it, man. And then that's when I figured out, when I went through my files, it says that I had changed the password. And I was like, but to what? I do love it.
It's got it now, and I said, I'm going to write it down.
But it's good.
And
and now you got a good camera, so now you got that's going to be a nice everything all around.
He said, I would tell you all the bells and whistles, but your husband is concerned about the safety of the device and you being able to do your work, whatever you're banking. He said, I see on here, he deleted Allegiant, Southwest. He said, I can download them again. TripAdvisor. He said, you're just going to have to download them again, and hopefully you have your passwords written down, or you're going to have to go through this again with each one.
Right.
And I said, okay. I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all those passwords written down.
You're getting smarter about the passwords. Yeah, you are. You used to be a wreck, but you can see how much more of a pain in the ass it is if you don't remember them.
No, it has to go in a notebook, or if it's in a notebook, like I got to transfer some stuff, but I really need a new book because all that, as we change passwords, we have to put a line through it because he asked me what was the previous password, and I said, sir, I can't remember.
It was Chula Lin one.
And he said, that's what he said. He said, spell Chula. He said, I'm trying to help you here. And he did. He probably went above and beyond what they're supposed to do because he filled out my name, address, and everything.
Right.
His phone and was just flying with his thumbs. You know, I mean, he was very, very, very helpful, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like it.
He was cool. He was in his 30s, about your age. Had horn ring glasses, kind of tall, kind of nerdy looking.
Yep.
But, I mean, he was real nice, very knowledgeable.
Well, good.
That's what he had been doing for the past 5 years. He said, I was in Washington. He said, I just moved here. He said, so it was easy to move from T-Mobile to T-Mobile. I already had a job waiting for him.
Ah. Kind of. That's interesting.
He said, I actually really like it. He said, you can make some good money in this little town. He said, you think you'd make a lot of money in Washington? He said,
you don't.
After times with people coming in and paying their bill. And Tyler, it wasn't 5 minutes. This dude walked in, and he said, I came in to pay a bill. and it was him and a black girl working. And she had a customer, older folks, had me in there. So it was just the white dude and her. That was it. So he acknowledged him. He said, "Hello, sir. What can I help you with?" He said, "We'll be with you in just a moment." He said, "What is it that we can help you with?" He said, "Oh, I need to pay a telephone bill."
But it's crazy, Mom. People still go, "Oh."
Said, "You know you can pay online." He's like, "No,
yeah,
man.
I ain't doing it.
Up.
Yeah.
He said, "It's messed up. I want to come pay it." And so both of them pretty much, they let him sit there the whole time till they finished. Which I'm glad they didn't get up and leave me sitting.
No. You're worth more. You're worth money. Trust me, they're not.
Yeah.
They're owing money and they're paying a bill, right?
They just get their hourly wage just to let
right.
phone bills.
But you know, the phone bills just really blows my mind because people know that they can, but they don't want to. Bottom line.
Oh, I'd rather pay online.
Me too. But I think it's because they don't have their shit together.
And I got my proof of my bank account.
Right.
And
I just think it's because they don't got their shit together. I think it's because they carry cash and they're living paycheck to paycheck.
He said, no, man. He said, my phone's not working because they say I'm behind and I'm not. And they said, well, we'll be with you when we're finished.
Well, yeah, so it sounds like they got to sit down and talk to somebody and pay $60 on their $300 bill so they can have a phone. Yeah, that's what that sounds like. Yeah, you can't get that. You can't get that. You can't get that treatment online. And that's another thing. People who just pay their bill, yeah, they probably would just want to use it online. Now the people that are sitting here weaseling.
Well, or just don't have it. I mean, when I get it. Arrangements, and I had to do that on my taxes during the pandemic and my electric bill. You know,
I mean, it happens. I've set up a payment plan before. Yeah, no doubt.
But I had to call them and tell them.
But it's not something I make a habit of, is what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he was very helpful, and he said that he said, actually, I'm making good money. He said, you would think in Washington I'd make better money, and that's what he said, but everybody's coming in to pay their phone bills. And sure enough, and that's all he said about that. He said, we just get hourly wage. And he said, which I'm not complaining, but then a buying customer comes in. He said, you know what I mean? He said, that's where, and you know, I know they already know they get commission.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm not stupid. That's the way the world works. I don't mind. I worked on commission in car sales for a long time. You got to pay the person that takes care of you. Okay, that's fine and dandy because he helped me. He didn't jump up and leave me sitting there with my shit half done. He actually did a lot of shit I don't think he was supposed to do. He reset my shit. And he's like, by the way, you now have Samsung account. He said with the same password.
Well, good.
No,
that's good. I mean, you know, because you don't get that kind of service. You just don't. You know, especially for you, you don't really want to go out and deal with it. But if it's not a unpleasant experience, then when you have to deal again, you'll look back and think, well,
yeah, but I got treated nicely. Now you don't always get treated
nicely. That'll put a positive air on it, right? You know, and then you won't feel near as bad about going to the next place.
But I know better than to go at noon, and I don't like to go anywhere before noon unless I'm forced to. So I knew better than to go at lunchtime. I said, nope, I'm going to eat, and then we're going to go.
Then we'll go, yeah.
Put some nice fresh shorts on, put some jewelry on, and I'm probably going to be in public sitting there for a while they transfer shit. So I brought a book. And I was reading my book while he was after I explained everything to him, and I think he saw how big the writing was in my book.
Well, hey. And you got everything set up the way you need it for now, and you're happy, and it wasn't an unpleasant experience.
He went ahead and default set my phone for larger print.
Right, but overall though, that's something that you don't get at every experience. So that's awesome.
So, are you coming tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm coming tomorrow.
Okay. I told David not to put no water to that one plant.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. I'll be here. Mark Boyle will be here.
Okay.
Jessica's having her tubes tied, so he'll be there.
Thank God. Everybody should pitch in and pay for that. just to let her know that we're behind it.
The government's paying for it. So
I know, but I'm just saying, like, real talk though. I would be like patting her on the back. Hey, you get your dinner tonight because you fucking making good decisions.
Tyler,
I'm serious. I'm serious. You got to encourage people. That's a great decision because if she can't, even then she can't do it on her own. You get what I mean? So you might as well take that step.
Yeah. Oh no. I told her she needed it. I said, good grief. I said, 5 kids. She said, what? I said, tell 4 was.
I'd be fucking crazy, bro.
No, I couldn't take it. No way.
2 kids literally drove you to the fucking insanity brink.
Yeah. Huh?
Fuck that shit. That's, dude, yeah, and the personalities, no, it's too much.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking I'm enough personality. So is Amanda. Jesus Christ. I couldn't imagine having a fucking third one. Oh my God. The dynamic would be fucked.
I got my tubes tied on.
I know, but think about that. If we had another brother or, but if we had a brother or sister that was either 5 years younger or older, it would be insane.
Hell no. I said 2 is enough, and my daddy told me that. He said, can you afford 1? I said, nope, I've already, I am my tubes. He said they need to do it right, and they would do it right. They have to wait 6 weeks, and then they get me to do it.
Well,
so,
I'm glad you got a new phone, that's for sure. Because you needed that damn phone, by the way. Because even before you broke it, I was telling you, over and over again, you're outdated. Yeah, well, it worked. You need a new phone. Yeah, well, it's doing what it needs to. Then you started saying, yeah, you're right, but we can't do it right now. Money, you know. We'll wait till things are better, blah, blah, blah. And then when your screen did that shit, bro, I was thinking to myself, dude, if she dicks around, she's
told me if I'd have waited one more night, he said, even if you just shut it down, it wouldn't have come back on. He said, I'm telling you, it wouldn't.
Dude, that fucking digitizer screen was going the fuck out. I can't believe it, too, because it was just, and it wasn't any drop that you did recently. It's just a cumulative. You know what I mean? It was all those drops combined.
No, he told me, he said, you definitely need a screensaver. He said, you don't have one on here. He said, sure, I'm going to put it on for you right here.
It helps. Yeah, it helps with the cracking if you do have good impression. My biggest.
He told me if I get one little hairline crack and I don't like it, I just bring it back.
You can get it back.
He said, for the life of the phone, they guarantee on Sony 23s. He said, so you're buying the protector because you know you drop the phone a lot. You don't want to come in here all the time.
Right.
He said, so it'll help that. He said, but do understand, no matter what,
they still break.
This little crack, we will replace that screen.
Well, see, the thing is it don't matter what's on there. If you drop it at a certain angle, 100% of the time it's going to break. And I don't know why, but it's just the way, because it's a piece of glass, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when he saw where the edge of mine was broke, he said, see, you've even chipped off where it's hit on the corner.
Yep.
And he said, it's because it's rounded edges. These are flat.
Yep.
He said, they will be less likely to break.
Bang and break, because, yeah, exactly.
He said, so this case is going to do you much better than the other case that your rounded edges, because your rounded edges still stuck out above the case.
Right.
He said, these tuck down in, so none of the screen ever touches the ground.
They're figuring it out, these phone companies. Slowly but surely. Yeah, exactly. Costing them too much money.
He said one thing, he said, I will tell you, he said, that I learned, he said, sounds like your son helps you a lot with stuff. He said, tell him, I said, he's a techie in the family, when I was talking to the fella, and I was, saying you can handle everything. He said, if he ever has to handle a claim, he said, cover everything now. He said, except for if you your phone falls into water. And he raised his eyebrows, he said, into a vat of molten steel.
Huh.
And he said they will not take care of it because it has to be at accident. He said, but that is an accident. He said that he drops it on the ground and it busts into pieces. He said, but mine drops into a vat of steel, and I didn't even ask him. I just raised my eyebrows right back. He said, so just let him know that anything like that would not be covered.
That's interesting.
He said, I couldn't believe it. He said, that is a huge accident. He said, on purpose, maybe. He said, but whatever, that's what you did. And then I didn't say anything else. I just
that is by far interesting, though, because it just goes to show, like, if they can fucking find a way to weasel out of it, if it's not a common thing, it's like, well...
He said, I argued with him, and he said, I told him, he said, we're talking about an accident. How many claims have you had for molten steel? And they said, well, you just don't know what we get.
Okay.
You'll pay for it if somebody runs over it. You'll pay for it if it gets tossed out a window. You'll pay for it, if it gets dropped into a toilet, into a pool, which most people do. He said,
right.
Do the bells and whistles. He said, your son can educate you on that, or you can come back in here. And he said, I'd be more than happy to go over it with you, but it seems like your husband's in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, you don't really need anything with it. Anything that you need, you can add in later, like you said.
You're going to help me download the apps. He said, can you do this, or do you want to come back? And I said, no, my son will help me.
Yeah, it's not hard to get your, and you don't need every single app you have. So, yeah, you can have whatever, any of them you need, but any of them that you really don't need, we won't need to, because you're filling your fucking phone up and slowing it down.
Right.
But at any given time, it's not hard to go to the Google Play Store, type in the name of the whatever it is you're going to want, and download it. Because, see, everything in there, for the most part, is covered and virus-free. Now, you go out on the internet and download. I
didn't erase my HelloFresh.
Why, you don't know the information? They send you emails and stuff. You'll be able to get back in. The app for HelloFresh is super easy to get. All of them are all the same. Every app's the same. You go into Google Play, and you type a name in, and all those are the real ones. It's when you...
The food for Stacy or food for me, #1. That's all my food lines on there. Food for us.
Yeah, see, when I broke into when I was breaking into the accounts and looking, Food for Us was your Food Line account, and I noticed that. Yeah, it's so weird that I was looking at that. And then there's another one that uses David Stacy.
David Stacy,
one or something like, yeah, but all that, but the one that they just made a sense. I hate when they do this shit, but they make you change them every year now.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I told him. I said, you have to see my poor little red book. I said, I didn't know I had to bring it. He said, well, most people know it. I said, not this person. I said, do you know how many passwords I have? And he said, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting it cleared, but because we can bop it in there in front of BMW.
Right.
Convertible.
Yeah.
And, I'm kind of dressed up. Not dressed up, but casual.
Yeah, like bougie ass, I get it.
Shut up.
Yeah, I get it.
But I think he was thinking, there was an older couple that was even older than me and David, and she was talking about that her cell phone, that she burnt the antenna out of it.
What?
And the guy was over there snickering. And I don't know what she was talking about.
The fuck?
Was like, really? She said, I've never heard of that.
That bitch ain't burn a goddamn thing.
Yes, I have to have my phone. And she said, I burnt several antennas.
What?
And the black girl said, oh my goodness. She said, well, that's a first one for me. Like that. She said, well, we're going to get you through stuff, and I promise you this phone, you will not burn up any antennas. She was nice to me.
I'm pretty sure she is. She gonna figure it out. She evidently is figuring a way to do something and calling it burning antennas. Probably turning it onto air. She's probably clicking airplane mode and bringing the motherfucker all the way in. There is those people out there that, instead of when you have a problem, you wait for me or whatever. It's actually happening. You said it won't work in airplane mode, right? Wonder how many people come running in the store oh my fuck, you gotta help me, man, and then, okay, we got you, and It's just simply, you know, a button, just like that. Like, oh, you had it in airplane mode. What the fuck is airplane mode? Well, you can still use your phone, but it won't send out signals or try to receive signals. And it won't interfere with the instruments of the air traffic control.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though they tell you to turn the fucking thing off.
I do. That's
I know.
true. I do.
I know.
And then I turn it back when they.
Right. But they say legally you could still leave them on if you're smart enough to cut on airplane mode. That way, if you're reading a book or something, that way you don't bother. But I'm just saying the rule. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just
Things
like, you know.
to retrieve text messages and things like that that are already in my phone that I don't have to
have, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to send a signal. I'm just bored and looking at my shit.
Right, right,
looking at flowers. That's when I told him, I said, don't delete any pictures of flowers. He said, okay.
Shit, yeah.
He did delete all my YouTube videos.
Well, I mean, you can...
Because he couldn't do the transfer.
Well, they're not hard to get. They're on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, they're all from you. I mean, I don't download anything. I'm too afraid to. Sometimes when it's like government documents, I can't imagine. He said, you got a lot of downloads. Yeah, it's all those fucking documents. Sometimes I accidentally download them again. And it's like, you want to download again?
It's because you can't find them. You don't know where they're putting them.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot better, I'm telling you, man. A lot better. I had to sleep sitting up though. I couldn't right now. I was fucked up. I tried to lay down. And the little fucking hurt. And I thought about it. And I was like, well, I got beat in the back of the head. So, I gotta go start watching TV. Oh! Damn it. Anyways, I ended up getting comfortable, getting in my chair, picking my legs up, and I ended up kind of putting a pillow beside my left cheek and leaning onto the couch. And I made a pallet with the left side of my body, and I leaned sitting up, you know. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, I took like 2 or 3 blankets, and I leaned, and I got a couch beside me. I kind of, you know, slept like that. So I woke up, and shit wasn't pulses anymore. It was burning, swole up. And then throughout the day, it started kind of going down. And,
yeah.
Of course, I ate some bits for it. It made me fucking tired, of course. I thought it would. But it kept everything from swelling up. When I woke up, the only thing I noticed was that I felt tight, you know what I mean? It felt better, but I felt like, kind of hard to explain. It was in the back of my neck. It scared me, because I couldn't move my neck. Yeah, so I started massaging my neck. I took my medicine. Oh, fuck. Great. I'm not sure I did. That could hurt me.
I always think when I'm out running, I mean, why the fuck can you hold not? And I go, where's that? She's like, it doesn't matter if you wear gloves.
There's gonna be dirt on there too, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it got, you know, it's gotten better. Obviously, just longer that it's kind of set. Now, I went outside and I started fucking around and I started sweating and it started burning. So, it's just something I'm gonna have to tough out. It's gonna suck. But, I just, you know, I got about an hour and I'm just gonna be back in. Like I said, it's not pleasant. But, after everything calmed down, I think I'm like, so I think about 9 or 10 by second. I wasn't the motherfucker, but I couldn't get to him, so that's kind of why. I mean, you got to think the story, the way that it went was, it hit me. I thought, okay, I'm burning from a cigarette. I guess it hit me again, and it hit me a third. It probably hit me 4 times before I reacted. Because to me, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I thought about it. It's crazy to think that he was probably trying to get out of my sweaty, nasty ass hair too. Because when he started bumping, I didn't even feel it. You got to think, my head probably 100, maybe 98 degrees. So probably near 100, yeah. So it's about 100. I'm trying to think, like, so it's about 100 degrees. That bug is probably freaking out too. It's got perforating slime all over it. So it starts stinging down in the top of my head. I'm telling you, as soon as I got a hold of it, it's crazy because when I grabbed it, like, I immediately started feeling like venom just go through the back of my head, bro. It hurts so bad. Yeah, the worst part's probably over now, but I mean, fucking dude, Hannah's got shitty fucking luck. Basically, suffer through it, just be done with it. Driving back was fucking. Oh God, it sucked. I didn't say much, but.
And David, you knew that the guy from Tito,
Okay.
the guy from Tito, will you turn that fan on? The guy from Tito text Tyler and gave him the password. We were there. I don't know if you know this. He reset all my account for me. Because otherwise I said, I don't have a car here. And I said, I told you I don't see that well. And I had told him about stepping on my prescription glasses, and I got reading glasses. I couldn't even read his stuff, much less mine. And he was like, he just reset everything for me. He's like, what was that? Chihuahua hashtag? Well, I said, yeah, the cat was searching for me, and I did. And he reset it to that. And then he texted Tyler and said, here's your mom's passwords. Or whatever you said.
Right, well, because I had already spoke earlier, so.
Yeah, Tyler had spoken.
I mean, in layman's terms, he basically was like, hey, here's the information, because I asked what type of phone she had or whatever. So, back and forth, he basically was like, yeah, your mom told me about you helping out, so here's what. Well, here's the email that got changed. Here is that password. And she had, and I was like, what type of phone did she get? It has 23, model black, 28 gigabytes. And I was like, okay. I said, I appreciate that. I said, appreciate all your help, blah, blah, blah. So I thought that was pretty dope.
I thought that was pretty nice that they went that extra mile.
Now, if they wouldn't have known the information, it just would have kind of called nowhere. And I wouldn't have liked that. Right, well, yeah, well, I know, well, that's what I'm saying, there's a pre-established look, but if they would have just been, like, random and he just gave out the password, I wouldn't have liked that, but yeah, but he totally listened.
Trying to talk her into the screen. You just think about the drawback. He said, your husband, right? I said, so what's the drawback? He said, well, a little over after 200 times. He said, you could be outside of it, and he said, so then you have to flip it open. He said, and then after he said 200 more.
And it's crazy because we didn't even get 300 flips. We didn't even get 300 flips. It sat in a drawer for 3 months, and then those lines and dots started appearing. So just imagine how much worse it would have been.
Tammy has one.
Yep, Tammy has one. Yep, Tammy has the original flip from Samsung. They got, like, I think they're on version 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, he said they're still trying to perfect it.
Of course.
Have to be changed. And 2, he said no more than 3. He said it'll probably last 2 years.
Now I'm not gonna shit on Tammy because Tammy bought it for for $250 back when it first came out. She got it for $250 because it started getting a bad rep right there when it was released, and I found it for cheap and I didn't have the money. She was like, I'll get it, and she got it, but she don't fuck with phones like that. She don't even have a phone number anymore. So it sat in the drawer after that. She played with it a little bit at first, you know what I mean? And it's neat, don't get me wrong. It unfolds into a nice size screen and everything, but I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. Yeah. And on top of that, you put it down in your purse and crumbs and shit get in. Nah, it's not a good thing to have a...
He said, because I said, what are the drawbacks? And you weren't there. He said, well, because all nicer purses have cell phone slots already in them, either Android or, what do you say, Apple phone?
Yeah, Apple be your big neck, yeah.
Yeah. He said there's several pockets in your nicer purses. And of course, I was carrying a Coach, and I have 3 pockets, and there's 3 different sizes for 3 different cell phone sizes. He said the flip phone, because it's not tall, and he said you can't get it out of the sleeve, and then it gets lost in the bottom of your purse, or you have to put it in the zipper part. By the time you answer it, he said that's what women complain about. They lose them in the bottom of their purse.
Yeah, or it takes too long to get to them because you can't find it.
Yeah. He said, so that's a drawback. I didn't know if that matters to you or not. I said, yes, it does. And
quality of life matters.
And I said, you see my slots? He said, oh, you have purses like my girlfriend. He said, hers have slots for phones. And he said, I'll be damned. He said, I'm a dude. I don't know that.
When you're dealing with a phone like you got, it's kind of good to know that your version is many, many times out already. And they're basically at the perfected stage of these S whatevers.
Oh, he did tell me that, the S23s. He said they're almost perfection.
When they say 23, that's basically, they're revising from, I mean, you got to think back from S7s, all that shit. It may be a different supposed series, but they're all running at the same.
See, this is the problem I had, and he did call my attention to it. He said, I say almost perfected. He said, I don't know how you are. He said, you said you're a creature of habit. He said, we see here you've been accustomed to, you know, David had told him Suncom. He said,
yeah, David's been through all of them.
Years.
Yep.
Yeah, and I said, we don't like change. And he laughed. But he said, I will tell you one thing you might have trouble with, and I'm already having trouble. He said, there's nothing I can do about it. This is the best phone for me. The buttons are on the left side instead of the right, Tyler.
Buttons are on the left side.
He doesn't like that change they made.
The buttons are on the left side.
Yeah.
Instead of the right side. My buttons are on the right side. Where is your buttons?
Well, maybe they're now on the right side. My buttons were on the left.
Your S7, you mean, right?
No, my S8.
Your S7, yeah, whatever, your trash bag phone. Which one, which side?
Yeah. It was on the left side.
So the older versions had them on the left. So the older versions had them on the left, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And he said that was the only thing.
I honestly didn't pay attention to that.
He said, you may have trouble with that. Because I told him I had ADHD. He said, okay, I got you.
Huh.
And I said, it's pretty severe. And he said, well, the only thing that might bother you about this, and he said, I say it's almost perfected. He said, but I don't understand why you can't have a choice of left or right. He said, that's just...
Well, see, with me, I do the double tap, and I'll set it up on your phone if you want it, but basically, when you tap the screen, my light comes on. And that's how I always do it.
And I'm talking about the controls for volume on the side.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I understand that. Yeah, it's volume up, volume down. It also has the power on it. It also controls your camera as well if you get double press it.
Oh my God, we're in big trouble then.
Yeah, but you got to double or triple press it. It's not just something you can access. You have to. It's called a quick feature. You'll never access it. You'll never fucking do it. You don't even know how to do it yet.
Well, he said there was nothing he could do. That's the side they were on. That's what they decided.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's not gonna be able to fucking remove the buttons.
And that's what he said.
I don't think that's an issue because that's his. It's like he brought an issue up and it's an issue for you now.
No, I just noticed my phone's upside down again because I keep wanting to do the buttons. And I put them on a different side now and it's weird when I talk.
What's a new phone?
Because
that's what I want to top it up.
My phone is a certain way.
Well,
and I was used to
that now. That's what I have.
Well, I always held it with my left hand, but I control. Listen, I hold my phone with my left hand, and I control my volume and my power and all that on the left side with my thumb. Now that's not anymore. He said your.
I get it. So you just have to sacrifice. I mean, I get what you're saying, but.
He said I'll get used to it. He said, but at first it might be a struggle.
I don't think it'll be that. I don't think it'll be too long of a struggle. Probably a week, maybe even less. I mean.
Yeah, but I keep turning my phone upside down because I don't feel that familiar button.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're under my thumb.
Yep.
So it's going to be like 21 times the human brain thinks that if I take me 40.
Okay. Yeah, it might. Then you might look at it a different way when you look down at it. I don't know how well you can see when you look at this, but there's a circle. Always make sure the circle's facing you.
See, I don't look at my phone. I'm talking about when I'm talking.
I clearly stated that you didn't. In that sentence, I know. But I'm saying, even though you don't do things like that, you might want to maybe adjust to a different way. Not even that way, maybe another way.
You know what I told the guy? He's like, okay, go down to recognition because he was going through everything doing it for me. And he was trying to explain to me. I think he can tell it was great. Never mind, I explained myself. He said, okay, do you want thumbprint, a pattern, or facial recognition? I said, none of the above. I have nothing to hide. Anybody can get my phone. I'm not doing any banking on there or anything like that. That's all that's on my computer. I said, if they steal my phone, they'll see my texts and my pictures. They're not going to get any information from them. You know what I'm saying? But to my knowledge, unless you tell me different. And he started laughing. I said, I don't need recognition. I said, oh my God. I said, were my hands greasy or it's my luck? I said, he said, you're Murphy's Law. I said, yeah. He said, so am I. He said, I'm my mom's children out of 5. And he was like, I'm the 5th one. And he said, I struggle. He said, everything happens. If it can happen, it happens with me. And I said, it's me. He said, Murphy's Law. He said, I got it. And so I said, no, absolutely nothing. I said, I can't even remember my I said, Gmail. And he said, I know your Gmail. He said, you know, he said, I did. He said, I'm not changing your Gmail. I think he had to do it. Maybe he did. I don't think he changed my Gmail. I think he just changed, access, Google access.
Change the password. And then that accesses your phone. It hooks into your phone. Android uses that email address no matter if you want it there or not. They use that. They're partnered with them. So therefore, basically, it's a good thing though because even if something were to go wrong, it automatically uploads your contacts and everything to that email.
He told me that. Yeah. He told me that. He said, you're safe.
Yeah, because for the longest time you were stuck on this. I only have a Yahoo account. That's all I have. That's it. That's all I have tied. That's all I've created. And you could because it's like you told me, it can't exist if I didn't create it and someone else created it and I'm not fucking using it. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't understand. Yeah, so you get it now, but yeah.
And I still don't, but I trust you.
Well, and right, he's told you trust him, and he's explained it. But at the end of the day, it's basically as simple as it can be.
No, it's not I trust you.
I know, but it's as simple as it can be. They have an email that they have to have for that phone that has to be that email company that they have a partnership with.
I was going to tell you, I had forgotten to tell you that. If you said that about me on the speaker mode, because we were in the showroom floor, and I said, I don't care.
didn't know I was on speaker. No one made me aware of that. So, girl, yeah. No, nobody said that. Because I wouldn't have fucking blared out a password. Yeah.
Yeah, you did, and then that's when we took it off speaker.
I know. I'm glad you did that. That's what I just said. Because I did not know I was on speaker.
But he started laughing. You said, yeah, that he counted you insisted. Every time I asked you that you don't have.
But you said because you don't.
I know. No, I told you, he cracked up at that. He was laughing about that like a belly.
Well, I was worried because I was like, she's probably fucking telling this motherfucker, I don't have a Gmail account. Now set the fucking phone up. But, and I'm glad you don't, but I was the least worried about it. I was like, oh my god, she's probably telling them, I don't really have that account. What are you talking about? And then I could see them now giving you a new Gmail, you know what I mean? Because they don't know you. You know what I mean? How, like, it could be a disaster. But, you've obviously gotten way further past that than I realized. But, it's still cute.
No, I said, I have a Gmail, but I don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know it.
We called. No, I said, look.
Yeah.
He called this morning and said, what will you bring? I bring my wife in there, and she gets home. I'm the account holder.
Right. So we got everything.
I am authorizing her. And
What do we need?
This and what do we need to do? And they said, nothing as long as you're authorizing. We're writing it down that your wife's coming in, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
She'll have to show ID, so I got my little passport thing and brought it. But they didn't even ask for it because he came in with me.
Okay.
Set her up.
Yeah.
He said, here's the card.
I mean, you're pretty much free, yeah.
He said,
yeah, he's in there in
show
person.
up
I mean, really, it's not even
take care of
it's not even a conversation, right?
Yeah. Said that he's the account holder, and said that I was explaining to him, I said, we called this morning, and I said, he has to have ID, and that you had written it down, he can drop me off. I said that he came in here, and see, they didn't even say that. They said I could come in, but what ended up happening is David had to show his ID to prove who he was.
Got it.
Yeah, but they didn't tell us that. And I said, neither did you tell me I need. He said, well, man, most people have that ready accessible. And I said, well, do you know how many passwords I have? I told you I owned a business. And that's when he was looking at the videos. Can we get rid of this? I don't know.
No, motherfucker, just leave it alone.
Darkness and a bar or something, he said, and something moving around. He said, that's a burglar. And I said, no, you can't erase that. And he was like, oh.
He probably thought it was some freaky shit, dark lit porn or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, no, it's a fucking robbery video.
He was asking me about some videos. I said, hell, I meant to press, I didn't mean to press record. I meant to press pictures, and I had videos of DNA stuff. I said, that's just DNA stuff I do on the side. He's like, oh, that's super cool. You know,
oh yeah,
he's a nice kid.
Yeah, DNA is super cool. I just can't follow it. It's complex. I like the other side. I like the other side of it. I like the way it breaks down into the million different information pieces on the computer.
Yeah.
I think that one day somebody, not me, could maybe build a program to disseminate the information. And then if we were, that would just, I'm not advocating to fuck with it, but I'd like to understand it. There's a difference.
Right.
And see, one can help you, help in a positive way, and you don't have to do anything, what we call questionable. And the other one's just, God, man, it's just wrong in all different ways.
Well, I brought my little book with my giant print, was sitting there reading it, and after he knows, like, not everything, not about, like, cancer or lupus, nothing like that, or nothing about our life, but just, like, why I was like, look, you can't talk to me about all the safety stuff. He's like, so I'm going to skip all the bells and whistles that you get with this S23. And he said, because he said, you pick what you want. He said, but what you're telling me, because you don't want the foot blown and you don't think this, and he said, it's your choice. He said, but if I were you, with the request that you're making, I would go for the S23.
Yeah, you did good for once.
Yeah.
You did good.
I picked it.
You did good.
So, he said, I noticed your buttons are on the left. And he said yeah, because I had gave me a problem for a while. And I I've done it twice already. You're the first person I've called on my new phone. Everybody's been calling me, and it was trying to ring you. So, oh my God. I said, it's work. I told David to send out a text saying, I'm at the phone company trying to download stuff. Don't call. Don't text.
Well, I mean, Dan, your phone's broke, so why the hell would you? You get what I mean? Like, why bother? Why bother?
David never sent the text.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought they knew. Okay.
No. Kristen only knew when we were driving on the way, and she said, I tried to call Stacy, and she's like, I'm calling you because, blah, blah, blah. We're dealing with a million things right now. A million fucking things are going wrong.
Right.
A million things. But I'm trying not to sweat it. I got my phone, and I was so glad when the guy said, holy crap, he said, if you waited one more day, he said, I don't think we could have retrieved this data.
For sure. Yeah. I tried to make it clear. I know y'all be thinking I just be talking, but I know some things.
He's like, I hope it doesn't give out while we're transferring data. And he said, wait a minute, if I get everything punched in, that's what he said.
We'll be good.
It won't matter.
Yeah, exactly. It'll all be automatic from that point.
Yeah. He said, otherwise, we got to ship your phone.
Nah, fuck that. Nope. I would have. Oh man, hell no.
No. Done and
fuck no.
He said that could be up to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and said, what? He said, no, let's do this now. That's when he
and even if it did that way, you'd be better off bringing it to me, man. I can extract it. Fuck that shit.
Oh, no, he did tell me it could be. He said, you get a bit of information. He said, you got an SD and it's all in the cloud. He said, but what you're trying is your ability to access that on your own. He said,
yeah, it's not going to happen. Yeah, you're definitely not going to be able to do it. But, yeah.
I'm going to go over with you.
But having a fucking phone break like that, it's a pain in the ass because a lot of times, depending on how it breaks, you have to take out the board and hook it up to a whole nother fucking, like a whole nother phone. But what they do at these companies is they have this $3,000 system that they just plug it into and do an auto transfer, and then they can do whatever. But
that's what he said. I would have to say if it would have given out, they would have had to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you said that. I know. That's just. I was just kind of explaining what they do, but yeah. And they just have that.
And download it to another phone, not your phone, or they fix your phone if they can.
Yeah.
If not, they just download it into another phone and send that to you, and then
call refurbished. Yeah.
He said, but you're talking anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks at this point.
Yeah, and they'll take that same phone after they take care of you, and they'll refurbish it. But see, that's the thing.
I give it to somebody that has an S4.
Yeah, right, or whatever next problem comes. But the thing was, like, when you turned it out with that when you turned in your older phone, that it's so far out of date that literally it's not even being sold online. So it kind of just goes into the whatever. But they're recycling phones in different ways now.
Well, you got it taken care of. I'm glad that your bites are better. Oh, how did the dog do on the way home? Yes.
She did all right. She was ready to go home. She was.
Now that it's in the AC. Yeah. Told you.
Well, he works outside.
Exactly. I understand. I think it was the best choice. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sorry. How did the dog?
Oh, the dog did all right. She did okay. She was just ready to get home. She just kept moving around for the first 10 minutes, and then when we got moving on the road, she kind of just stayed right there and kind of just she was tired. She was ready to go to sleep. So she did pretty good.
Going to see Gigi. To Gigi's house we go, like over the river.
Yeah, she enjoyed it. She was definitely tired when she got back. But
was Doug okay with it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, he seemed to like that the dog got out.
She got loving.
He liked
when she was thinking about jumping back in the bed, and I felt so bad. I was like, David, put your damn food away. Let the poor baby in. Let her in.
She's fine.
It's not about a dog being in the house. It's just
She was.
Take it, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm having trouble controlling the gas right now.
Well,
He's all psyched up about this weekend. You know I'm hating it. Every fucking minute. I gotta be there fucking Saturday. That's what I'm saying. You gotta come tomorrow.
I'm coming. Even if I don't feel good, I'm still gonna come and do it. I promise. I mean, I don't want it. I didn't like that. I didn't want that to happen no more than y'all did, man. I've suffered for this shit, man. I just have the worst luck, man. I just don't understand, man.
Well, that's what I told that dude.
Sucks,
I was
man.
like, no, you don't understand. I said, if it can happen, it can happen. He's like, I don't understand why it's saying this. I said, because it's my phone. And he was like, Murphy's Law. He kept saying that, Murphy's Law. He's like, I'm the exact same way. He said, the only good look I've had lately, that's when he told me about. He said, you know, I was telling you about when I knew they weren't going to answer because I wouldn't. It's from Washington. He's like, fuck that. He didn't say fuck that. He said, I wouldn't answer it either. And neither David nor you answered the phone. And I said, well, can I text from your phone? He said, if you're comfortable with it. I said, sure.
Yeah.
So he used his own personal phone, which maybe they pay for it working there. I don't know what the deal is.
They may. I'm not too sure how that works either. I know that I don't know, honestly.
Well, there was no computer there except for a cash register. You know how they used to have computers sitting there?
Yep.
They just have a cash register, so maybe they do everything from their phone.
I mean, these phones are mini computers now, so it doesn't really surprise me. I mean,
he had no hesitation. He's like, so what do you want to do? And I said, well, I don't know what to do. I said, it's like, call my son, he handles all this. And I said, I don't have a car. I said, but I can come back. And he was like, oh, and he was like, well, he said, yikes, we started the process. That's what he said, we're already in. And that's when he was like, after I got you on the phone and you called me back, I said, and I put text me or call me or something like that. And then I said he may not be comfortable in texting because he's very protective over us of getting tricked by people. And he said, I got you. And I said, so that's why I said call. And I said, if I tell him to and he sees it, he'll call. I said, but he may not see it. And you called. He said, that's your son? I said, okay. I should have told you what would be for that. I just wasn't thinking. He asked me, he said, you okay with me putting this on speaker?
You're fine. Sure. It happens. I mean, I also don't know the people, so I'm not going to say nothing too outlandish.
Right.
But I mean, I'm a comedian of some sort, so.
Yeah, he did crack up a lot.
I say some stupid shit sometimes.
Account you swear you don't have.
Well, sometimes,
Alright, hon, well then I'll see you in the morning.
Alright.
I was going to tell you to bring something and I don't remember what it was.
You need weed or something?
Yeah, well, I am going to. I have money. Hopefully you can come back.
How much do you want? A little bit? Like what? Like, cause I'm
like I always do, $1.
$1, okay. Well, $1 of mine and $1 of yours are two different. So mine, $1 of mine gives.
Get $1 of medium.
Okay, $1 of medium. I'll look for $1 of medium then. Cause I'd only get a quarter for $1, so you probably want more like a half. Yeah.
I'm looking for a half.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, I can still get that. I just have to call somebody.
Yeah, I just made a call.
That's it?
I'll give you the money. That's okay. By the way, you got my debit card.
I do. I sure do.
Yeah, I told David, I said, I don't have a fucking debit card.
I sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot to throw it down when I was running.
He said, it comes out of the business. He said, debit card wouldn't have done me any good anyway.
Well, I haven't.
I'll get it tomorrow.
I'm gonna bring it with me. I've already got it. I've actually already got it in my pants for tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah. I thought I replied.
You did, but you didn't comment on the message I sent you when you said you had to check your head. I said your head's still there. I'm not sure about that brain.
Oh, I don't know. It got poisoned. I'm still not sure. I'm not real too sure. I had to take a bunch of Benadryl.
I went out there and cut all that shit last
Good.
night. I didn't even get bumped.
Yeah, you're not going to. I guess not. You never get bit any other time, so why would you this time?
I think it's hot sauce. I don't get bit either anymore. They fly around my head, but then they go away.
No, how the
think
fuck,
it's
man?
hot
I don't know how the fuck one got under my hat. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me.
It just happens.
Well,
all
yeah,
it happens.
no, it doesn't just happen. It just happens to me. It's fucking ridiculous.
Alright, we're gonna go in there and cook some supper. Don't forget to either do Patsy got a hamburger or you cook it.
Yeah, I've already put it in the main. I've already put it in the main fridge and told her because I wasn't feeling good last night and I wasn't sure what I was gonna feel like. So I took it inside. I told her, "This is what this is." She said, "Okay." I said, "I'm going the fuck outside." So she knows about it because I did not want to deal with that last night because I had to unpack the car. I had to get the damn dog out, and we didn't get home till almost 9 o'clock last night. So I was fucking tired. But
Just tell Patsy that just cook it for whatever she wants for free.
no, we're probably gonna be cooking it tomorrow. So
It's not Wagyu or anything
no,
like that, but
she's gonna make 4. We're gonna make 4 patties out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know Brie will eat a burger, so that's perfect. And that's
Okay, here's your check.
yeah.
Okay.
He didn't say anything about it. He said thank you and told me to tell you thank you. That was the only thing that was said about the entire thing. And all the other stuff that was in between. What? Yes. I don't know. I didn't sit there and look at it. Bree handled that. Well, see, I said 200. Yeah, see, so I don't, Mom, I don't get in his business on that. I really don't. He told me, the only thing he's told, thank you, that's literally, well, he put his nose, frowned, or he jumped up and down and was like, yeah, or, I don't know. But he's
not
fine.
Like that, but it shorted him.
Nobody's shorted. Nobody's shorted.
That's what we don't want.
Nobody's shorted. Nobody's shorted. Nobody said that. Everybody's fine.
Okay. Okay, that's all I care about.
And it's taken care of.
Okay.
So everything's good.
The next time I ask him to do work, he don't say,
Oh,
well, I'm not going to do it.
We've already went through this. I already told you. That's not it. Do you want me to get him to call you? That was what I have replied with the last 3 times you brought this up. So if I will get him to call you tomorrow.
No.
That way you know. No. That way you know, and you can talk to him. That way you can ask him personally, like, hey, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure he's fine.
But I just didn't know who came up with the number. If you just decided, and it was like, what if you wanted 3? And, we
well, then he would say 3. I mean, like I said, I can let you talk to him.
No, it's fine as long as he's okay with it and that he doesn't feel like we shorted him somehow. Because I don't know what that shit costs. I'm not an electrician, but I do know when I have a master electrician, I don't want to piss him off.
No, he's good. I mean, even if so.
We're good. Okay, then we're all good.
There you go.
We're good.
I mean, I would have said something by now. If you want to worry about something, how about let's get that battery we promised his ass. Because he's still working with a half a battery. That poor old man out there stops what he's doing, puts it on the fucking charger, waits an hour, uses it for 10 minutes, puts it back on. I fucking about to do it myself because I just feel bad, but I don't have the money. They're too expensive. Like, y'all buy some expensive shit. I looked it up and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not buying it. It's like expensive.
What other attachment does he need? Because a lot
he don't need any of them. All the attachments were together, like, good. So we might could buy a replacement, but, like, y'all gave us everything. I swear to God you did. Like, we have a weed eater. We have a trimmer. We have an edger. We have a pole saw. So, I can go out and look. I can go out there and look, but I don't think there's any other. Maybe, y'all would know more than I would about that, though.
There might be
Okay.
on it or something, I think.
Because it's cheaper to get it, in a bundle. Yeah.
If you, in other words, you get that piece of equipment free.
Right.
Whatever we pay for the battery.
Right.
If he needs something else, like I don't know, I think one of them's like a hand vac, like a dirt devil type thing. That was the only thing I didn't get, David. I think at the time that they had was the handheld vacuum for especially made for car seats and made for interiors of vehicles. It's like like a dirt devil, like a handheld. I think that's the only thing I didn't buy. That's why I'm asking you. There's another piece of equipment.
I don't know. I'd have to look, Mama. I really don't know much about them. I really don't.
I think it's cheaper to get it with the bundle, and then you get a piece of equipment for the same price.
But I do know that's true. Right. I do know that's true because they always bundle out to try to push it at a great price. That way you are sold on it. But then they hook you.
That's why we buy bundles.
Right.
Because it's cheaper when you break it down, and David does do that math on that shit, don't you?
But it makes sense. Right. And because at the end of the day, when you're doing electric, everybody always bitches, oh, this or that. All you need is another battery is what I tell them. As long as you've got another battery. If you have 5 batteries compared to 2, you're never going to run out of juice because you can cycle them. You know what I mean? You got two chargers. They always come with the extra charger. You can sit there and charge both of those batteries. And by the time you use those 3, those 2 will be done charging. You can charge another 2. And the cycle goes on.
Yep.
So you never stop.
Probably need to look and see if there's anything
I will. I'll do it. I really will. I will. And I'll come and we'll talk about it and I'll be like, yada, 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 and we'll surprise him with it. That way he can get a battery.
Go ahead and put it on
and then you can uniform. Okay.
And we'll just have it shipped here. And when you come here, you can just come and surprise him and say, well, here, not only do you have a battery, but here's
I'll tell him that I'll tell him that y'all got it for him,
Or here's for the dog here on the couches or whatever.
Well, he probably wouldn't, if it's one of those car ones, he could probably keep it in his car. Because remember, he takes all the dogs into the vet in his truck.
Yeah. Well, see, that might be perfect. That's the one thing I didn't get, David, that they had at the time.
Yeah, well.
But I don't know what else they'd come out with.
Right. And there may be stuff, like you just said, they may have came out with some other stuff that I got to look up that we don't know about. I'll look.
There was like an electric auger for digging holes. You would be like, to get this fucking vacuum.
That would be good, though, because he gardens, so.
Yeah. So I'm saying, if we look on, are they Ryobis? Aren't they Ryobi?
I think so, but I'd have to look, Mama. My brain fucking poisoned.
I just bought a Ryobi vacuum cleaner.
I don't know. I think the Ryobi is what you're on. I don't know. I think there's something else. I'll text you to let you know for sure.
Well, they've been good at this.
They're good. I didn't say they weren't good. I just said I don't think they're Ryobi. Well, there's no juice, right? There's no there's only one battery that works, and it has half charge, so it's actually not working. But it works. It just only holds a half charge.
Well, tomorrow, if you want to go ahead and order that,
well, look,
you can do it. But I would rather get a bundle.
I will. I understand. I was just looking around for a bundle. It's not like it's been this long. I mean, he can wait. Like, I'm just saying, that's what he does. I'm not joking. Like, he does that, or when he uses the chainsaw, he goes and borrows the bat. He's got his brother-in-law or his brother or whatever. His brother. Excuse me. His brother has the same type of tools, same company. Yep. He's got same company, but his brother got a bunch of batteries, so he says he takes his brother's batteries and uses them. And I was thinking, shit, fuck. I was like, man, I mean, but he also using the equipment we got him, so I mean, at least if he really wanted a battery, he'd probably buy one, but like, he's tight like y'all. He ain't finna buy no batteries. Exactly.
That shit was not cheap, and they just wanted, because we're allowed to upgrade every 3 years on equipment.
Yeah.
And then it's a loss. You get what I'm saying? It's
right. Well, he's great. He's good. He's good. He took apart one of the batteries and basically made it work. That's what the one he's got half juice in it. Because I gave him all the ones that didn't work, and he was able to make that battery out of them. That's basically how that works. But
he the battery. So if you'll look tonight and see what they have out there.
Damn, you pushing it from.
Look at what brand they are. It's Lowe's brand.
Yeah, I'll look. I'll push it on. I'll put it on. We'll look. I'll push it on.
But I don't even know if I have Google on my phone.
Yes.
I don't know what
you got Google on your phone. It's already on there. It's pre-installed.
News.
Pre-installed.
I press internet. He took away my Firefox Nightly. He said I don't need it anymore because this has a built-in
browser. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to use a different browser or not. The thing about it is with Mozilla, I've had us on Mozilla for the last 10 years, so all of our information's tied into it. So
I would rather go to Mozilla.
Well, then we'll set it up. Yeah, and all your old website browser tabs will come back.
Okay, let's switch it to Mozilla.
We will.
I'm not even going to click on the internet thing.
Well, and it's going to use it sometimes. It's not bad to have two internet browsers. I do it. It's nothing's wrong with that. It's just that we like one browser. There's nothing wrong with that. See, Mozilla is awesome, and they're also a non-profit. And they've always been on the people's side. They didn't sell our information either, so I don't like that.
Well, I want Mozilla back on my phone because
okay.
that's
well, we'll get it on there.
Yeah,
we'll get you the nightly version, or we'll put you the nightly version on there. Yeah, I mean, he's right. You don't have to have one, no, but that's what you prefer. That's what, you know what I mean? And all your settings are in there.
Everything I prefer, this has.
Yeah, but what he doesn't understand is you don't have any of your shit set up. You would have to restart your shit. You get what I mean? You'd have to type in all this stuff and.
No, I'm not doing all that bullshit.
Right, your keystrokes have been saved on Nightly. We can sign in on your account.
Okay, I want it back.
We'll get it back. Yeah. Because I remember I made you an account and you were like, I don't know what you're doing. And I was like, I'm making you an account because we used to use my account. And I told you that it would, save all your stuff. And you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
And we may need to do that. So we'll do it.
All my shit is saved on that phone. It's like
because like Mozilla takes up like a lot of space when it runs, not when it's downloaded, but like when you click on it. But I like that because it runs fast. It's not dicking around. It's a good program,
I'm gonna have you check out my phone.
Okay.
See what you think. I don't have a screen cover no more when my phone comes on, which is sad. And by the way, Tyler, they made me buy. This is a weird ass plug-in system. It's a teeny tiny port, and I had to have a 25 something.
What?
Volts. Something, and he said your other Androids are all that you have right now is not going to work. None of your plugins are going to work.
So you have a specific charger.
It's tiny. Yeah.
I'll have to look at it. I don't know why they would go away from Type C because it literally can handle the same amount of water. That don't make any sense.
That's what he said. That was what he said. He said I said it was almost perfect. He said, but you are going to have a new charger. He said, do you have one? I looked at him, I said, probably. And he said, oh, I don't know about that. He said, do you want to go ahead and look?
I'll look at it.
It comes with
it sounds like they.
But it does not come
with what they're trying to sell you is the block. Okay, so what they're trying to sell.
That's what they sold me.
The block.
That's
the
why
block.
it's $249.
Yeah. Okay, so the block.
I had to pay.
So they charge you about $50 for the block.
Yeah, because I paid $30 for the extra covering
Got
on
it.
my phone.
Okay, so
$49 for the block.
Okay.
I
got it. I understand. So basically, 25. I'm thinking right now. I think I may. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I know I've got one close to it. I've got a head that does that maybe, but they aren't cheap.
Well, that's what he told me. He said,
mine wasn't 50. Mine was more like $24.99. So mine was half that price. But I'm sure you can go on Amazon and find one, and they'll tell you that those don't work. But the truth is, they don't want you using them because
they guarantee this one. That's